Okay. And are you still actively involved in the design and construction of peat-based systems?
Oh yes. I may be 80, but I'm still at it. I work with a company in Nova Scotia now, and they're building the latest version, have been for 10 years actually, which is a peat bed in a box. Because on the failure, nobody knew how to handle peat. And most of them didn't really want to hire me to come teach them. Some did and learned how and can do it without me. So I would consider them trained.
Uh-huh.
The one in the box, you have a concrete box, which is 6¼ feet wide, 10 feet long, and 3 feet high. The peat is in it, the stone in the bottom is in it, the peat is in it, the pipes are in it, they're covered with peat. So there it is. Your disposal area is built for you. Contractors love it because they just go in and level the field, prepare it, plunk the boxes in place, one per bedroom if it's for a house. Hook it to the distribution box so that each box gets the same amount of water. Hook it back to the septic tank, backfill and go home.
That certainly makes inspection pretty easy.
The inspector does it. Most of the inspectors have no idea about the specs on the peat. Yes, they can read the specs in the rules, but they don't know how to judge it. I mean, 50% moisture or better. I've shown people how to do that in a quick and dirty field test. But the inspectors don't know. They don't know if it's the right peat. They don't know if it's the right compaction.
So this kit in
Can't
a box.
Oh, and it's in a box and it's all done. So they go count boxes, they check the elevation reference point and the location, and they're done.
That definitely takes a lot of the
So
guesswork
it's
out of it.
easier for the contractor, it's easier for the inspector, and it certainly relieves my mind because I have overseen the construction of most of these.
That's great. Can peat be used regardless of the size and demand of the system? In other words, is this feasible for restaurants and commercial facilities with high flow rates and heavy organic content, or is it best for residences and businesses with lower flow rates? And what about, can it be used as a cluster septic system with 3 or more individual properties on a common disposal field?
You could do the cluster. We'll work backwards, and then I'll forget the rest. There are a couple of those out there with 3 summer places. Each has their own septic tank.
Right.
And then it goes to a pump chamber and pumps in and up from the shore to a common system. Common system is allowed by the state, but you have to have a legal entity that owns it.
Right.
So that when it comes time to something's wrong, you've been paying in.
Right.
That's one. Heavier organic loads, yeah, that'll work. That one with the mall has a meat cutting place in it. That's pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy.
And what about, what do you think is the best use for peat systems in your opinion?
Well, you know, no system is the one I would say. System A should be on every site.
Sure.
No. I think their best use is replacement systems and on water bodies.
Thank you very much for sharing your time
You're
with
more
me.
than welcome. And if anybody wants info, call me.
You're in the phone book.
I'm in the phone book. Brooks Technologies is not listed, if we're going to be official, but I am.
Okay, great.
Or Paul is, my husband. I don't know if I changed that or not.
You've changed it. It's J.L. Brooks, I believe.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's how I got in touch with you.
Or through the university, they still know. At one point it was funny. because I would get mail at the university, the Peat Lady, University of Maine. And the guys in the mailroom knew where it went. It always wound up on my desk. And that's been my nickname around the world, the Peat Lady.